Welcome to Outside Xbox, your watching show of the week. Hi, I'm Jane.
And I'm Mike. This week we're all about WWE 2K17.
Yeah, seems like a show about wrestling needs a little bit more...
pizzazz, right?
Yeah, exactly. What you got in mind?
Ooh, I have an idea. Incredible, right?
Literally incredible. Is that where all my dry ice went?
The important thing is, there's a new tag team in town and we're coming for the titles.
Have you even played the game like you were supposed to?
Oh yeah, loads. Let me get that out of the way first.
Yes, WWE 2K17 arrives on consoles next week and promises to bring you even closer to the slapstick, gymnastic pantomime that is professional wrestling, where the only thing louder than the pyrotechnics are the tights.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Deafening. WWE 2K17 promises the biggest roster of WWE, NXT and Legends ever seen in the series, and new additions include indie wrestling fan favourite AJ Styles, current women's champion Sasha Banks, along with a ton of other debuting female wrestlers, and NXT champ Shinsuke Nakamura. And if those names mean absolutely nothing to you, then yes, the Ultimate Warrior is in there too. One thing that is missing is the excellent showcase mode from last year, which reminded us not only of some of Stone Cold Steve Austin's greatest matches, but also that he used to have beautiful Disney princess blonde hair once upon a time. Stone Cold? More like smoking hot, am I right, ladies? There are still more retro arenas than ever before, complete with film grain effects and time-travelling current-day superstars, but it's a shame not to have the archive footage and the detailed recreations of classic bouts. Instead, 2K17 features a revamped career mode that takes your created wrestler, like Lionface here, all the way from the cavernous empty WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, to the packed arena of WrestleMania. Along the way, you'll have to brush up not only on your in-ring grappling, but your smack-talking skills as well. You'll also have to manage the backstage politics and occasionally the backstage punch-ups. Really, the CEO of the company should be doing something about the fact that two of his employees are brawling on the floor of his office. Still, when employee appraisals are conducted in front of tens of thousands of people, clearly HR procedure isn't top of the list of priorities. All the peripheral stuff is backed up by a ton of new animations, and in particular, reversals seem more natural this time around rather than just interrupted moves. There are also a bunch of new motion captured entrances like this from Finn Balor. Now, I won't claim to be a wrestling expert, but I feel like maybe bringing a working chainsaw to the ring is cheating. With the new animations smoothing the action significantly, a much more in-depth career mode, and more creation options than you can shake a barbed wire covered 2x4 at, WWE 2K17 does an excellent job of recreating the pageantry and ludicrous soap opera of the world's second favourite mostly pretend sport. After Quidditch, obviously.
So yeah, Mike seems really excited. He said you and he were going to take on the WWE Tag Team Champs.
Yeah, we were.
So what happened?
Well, we met them, and it turned out they were really nice guys, so instead of destroying them, we just had a nice chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, check it out.
It's a new day, yes it is!
In a move that had nothing to do with the fact that they would destroy us without breaking a sweat, we instead decided to turn to the New Day for advice on the most important aspect of playing games with your friends, psyching them out so you score an easy victory. And who better to offer advice than the current WWE Tag Team Champions? Here are the New Day's 5 tips for coming out on top when you're playing mind games.
You never admit that you're in a bad way. I'd never, even when if I were to lose, I would never admit that I lost. I'm not about the sportsmanship aspect when playing video games at all. That's not me.
He's a bad sport whether he wins or loses. I mean, am I wrong?
No, those are strong words. Wow, and
they're accurate.
Affirmation. Wow.
They're accurate.
Wow.
Maybe you guys have to jump on the build later on and have a go at each other.
And here we have it, another wedge driver. Here you are trying to drive a wedge in between the strong foundation that is the New Day. Why is everyone trying to do that? You cannot find a crack in this foundation. You can't do it. Try to find a crack.
Drop your wedge.
Where?
It don't
You can't
fit.
do it. It don't fit. It don't fit.
Nowhere.
You can't drop a
Nowhere.
wedge. You can't drop a wedge.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. It's sore.
Wow.
It's sore.
Why are you
You say sometimes.
we over here having a nice family talk? You know, we're talking about video games now. Here you are trying to drive a wedge.
Well, I think it
And see, look at you. See, you guys don't have. You guys have a weak foundation because you already just so he threw you under the bus just like that, just like that. That's the difference between you and the New Day. You understand?
we're projecting our own weakness on you guys, and I'm terribly sorry.
We're gonna
win the
tag team titles.
No weakness.
Don't ask me because apparently the things that I say are too brutal.
Really?
Times
Savage.
And then,
Barbaric.
and then apparently it's cause for me needing to apologize because then I feel bad because then the person leaves the room and then everyone says, man, that was too much. But like the way that I trash talk with my friends is I win and then I just try to belittle them.
Yes. A quick story. Jamie Noble works.
Why are
as a
you gonna
producer.
tell this one?
It's a good story.
It's a good story.
So he beat Jamie Noble in a video game, and he yells at this man who is not our boss, but he's in a kind of a leadership role in the company. He yells at him, "Get out of here! Go watch my match!" See, a lot of people don't know this in like wrestling parlance. Go watch my match is akin to go wipe my behind.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
It's pretty much the same.
No, it is not.
Kofi.
No, it is not.
Very close.
No, it is not.
It's very close.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's very
No, it is
close.
not. I keep referring to Mr. Gacho because he's our, I'd say, on the Up Down Down League, Up Down Down my YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to if you haven't subscribed to already. Kofi as a moniker, Mr. 24/7, also Mr. Gacho.
Ah, yes.
Mr.
the back.
Gacho, you see it?
Yeah.
Mr. Gacho. You see it?
As
Mr.
in?
Gacho.
As in?
As in, got your ass! Because that's what I do. When I win, I got your behind. See, I toned it down a second for
Yeah.
the
Well,
kids.
family audience.
You know,
Family audience.
Family audience, you know? But that's what I do.
And as a video game promoter, I make sure that Mr. Gacho has many opponents to go up against. Some who might not be so great, so we can bolster his confidence, and then some that might be far superior to bring him down when he needs to be brought down a little bit, you know? And even this conversation is doing this to his emotions. Keep him here at all
It's a roller
times.
coaster.
Keep him here at all times, you know?
I say he never knows what's coming next.
Exactly.
That's what it says.
Exactly. What's your thing?
What is it then?
I don't know. I'm not very good at games, so when I do win, it's kind of unusual. So
Maybe some Tom Jones?
maybe just break out.
Just do the Carlton on
It's
him.
not unusual.
Yeah. But can you get the steps? Can you get
I
the
can't. Is it like
Canter
with
walk.
the knees?
Oh, no,
Let's start. Let's start.
Swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no?
That would actually be
Yeah.
real.
I
I
know.
mean, if you were to beat somebody and start doing the
the
crowd,
You're up playing
that's
in
the,
space and doing
that's
the-
really
Or even the
great.
party boy.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even like you don't even need to like do it the right way. Just
Yeah.
the way you were doing it.
Yeah.
Like that's
enough.
to lose to somebody with dance skills
Yeah,
like
and then they'll be like,
I didn't even bother
really
to learn the dance properly.
Yeah.
it's
because you
really
weren't
degrading.
working.
It's
Oh,
really
that's
degrading.
With skinny jeans as
I could
well.
do like I could do some kind of lunges,
like a skinny jean.
maybe.
You're just gonna lunge into somebody. Okay.
With skinny
Please get
jeans
your
on.
arm out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Get your
the
arm
arm.
out there, Warrior One. Warrior
yoga-
One. You
yoga
do
pose.
yoga, Warrior One.
Yeah,
There it is
right.
right there, right?
So I do
Damn.
yoga on them.
Wow.
I could like some downward dog all up in their face.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
That's
If
why
you
they.
downward dog on
Because
somebody.
that's hard to hold for a
Dolls
long
in.
time.
Chaturanga
You have to-
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's right. Dalzim.
Yeah.
Dalzim. That's you.
All right.
Yoga. That's you.
Nino,
Thank you, guys.
so much.
course. You.
Appreciate
Of
it.
course. You.
Appreciate it. And check out Xavier's YouTube channel, Up, Down, Down.
Now it's time to check in with Agent 47 on the new episode of Hitman.
That is Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror artist. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
He seems busy.
Yeah, let's do the comments.
First up this week, your comments on this video of Mike and Andy playing this Dishonored 2 level set in a clockwork mansion, as respectively a high chaos Corvo and a low chaos Emily.
Are you vaping out of your thumb? Oh man, maybe I will kill you.
Commenter Bonat the Teeth was also unimpressed with the mansion's owner Kirin Jindosh. They say, vaping out of your thumb, bloody steampunk hipsters, what's next? Some type of clockwork-powered, steam-producing, spring-loaded, ironically worn cravat?
Right? They're always putting cogs on things and wearing goggles and making electric torture chairs.
You don't know what you're doing! Anything! I'll give you anything you want!
Get a job!
You seem taller and more robot-y than I was expecting. Oh, that's not you. That's a Clockwork Soldier.
Commenter, because I can, is not a fan of Jindosh either. They say, before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time, destroys it in 5 seconds. How about no?
Uh-oh. I better get rid of this guy. Sharpish. And in the chest.
While commenter Bleary Line 7 points out that Whale Oil is the only video game escort quest that Mike ever actually cared about.
Alright, Jindosh.
Jindosh.
Hello!
Welcome to the final mystery, Jindosh.
If only Ashley in Resident Evil 4 had exploded when you threw her at people, she might be more fondly remembered.
Moving on, here are your comments on this video of Mike and Andy playing yet more WWE 2K17, featuring the fearsome new match type and future pay-per-view blockbuster, Dustbin Duel.
3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, Dustbin fight. That was fully worth it.
Commenter Stripey Red Stripes understands that we're seeing history made here, saying, not the dustbin, yeah the dustbin, the most feared move in wrestling.
No, not the dustbin.
Yeah, the dustbin.
In there with a slouch, guys. And at this point,
Oh, I didn't even get an option to reverse the dustbin.
Commenter Original L Money is more concerned by how the WWE conducts its business. They say, Andy goes into Vince McMahon's office. Yes, Mr. McMahon, I'd like to report a human resources issue. Gets clotheslined by Kevin Owens.
At least they have an HR department.
Hey, I told you, if you want to book a holiday day, you have to enter it into the system.
You threw the system into a fast-flowing river full of alligators.
Well, I guess you just don't want holiday enough. Meanwhile, commenter Elvin Fung says, I can't like this video, it doesn't have Wrong Jeremy in it.
I thought we weren't going to bring up Wrong Jeremy again.
And yet now this clip is happening.
and his opponent from parts unknown.
Finally this week, your comments on last week's show about Gears of War 4 and the retired heroes who are too old for this shit.
Except the world just can't stay saved, can it? And decades after Phoenix gave up the Gears life to have a family and carry trees around like Arnie and Commando, it's all gone to pot again. Spare a thought for poor old Marcus and these other would-be retired heroes who are getting too old for this shit.
Some excellent suggestions from our excellent commenters, such as this from Eli Fish, who says, Sam Fisher is like 90, and with every new iteration, he gets more and more agile.
I don't think he's 90.
Why would Eli Fish lie about something like that, Jane? Behold the ravages of age.
Show me the safe house.
Commenter Steady Sphere, meanwhile, thinks that you guys just started the roster for Old Geezer's All-Star Battle Royale. Add the likes of Heihachi and you've got a 10 out of 10 game.
Deal. With the proviso that Heihachi covers up this time.
Finally, commenter Jason N has some words for us. Let me get this straight. Video is about retired heroes who are too old for this shit. Jane mentions gaming's gruffest wearer of bandanas. Andy is wearing a friggin' Kojima shirt. And no mention of Old Snake from MGS4. Are you trolling me?
I mean, he's only 42.
Really? How come?
Well, as a subject of the Enfant Terrible program, Solid Snake's DNA was always going to be subject to some manipulation. Little did he know how much. Let me take you back to 1972, to a time when the Cold War was raging throughout the world. America, Russia, two superpowers clashing. Coursing through his system, ravaging his body known as Foxdie. So when the year 2014 rolled around, oh, she's gone. It's fine, I'll just leave it as a voicemail. Let me take you back to 1972, to a time when the Cold War was raging throughout the world. America, Russia.
That's it for Show of the Week. Thanks very much for watching. But before you go, I am getting in an early start on my Halloween costume for this year. I'm working on a YouTube like button costume, but I can't remember what colour it goes when you press it. So yeah, do me a favour and blue. Knew it. Thanks very much. You're the best.
Yeah, you are. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh my god, lunchtime.
Yeah, sounds good. Just a minute, I've got a voicemail from Andy. I better listen to this. I'll be right with you.
Let me take you back to 1972, to a time when the Cold War was raging throughout the world. America,
I might
Russia,
just go ahead.
Superpowers clashing.